Elizabeth,
Yeah,
thank
go
you,
ahead.
Elizabeth, for having me. And thank you, everybody. Hello, everybody, to you. Actually, it is early morning in India and it is evening over there. And to tell about me, actually, I am an author. I have published 4 books. But first, I started my work as a teacher, then lecturer. I taught in India, in China, and I taught American students in India, in Jaipur. So I have a mixed, experience in different. I also work for media, and right now I'm working as self-employed. I'm an author. I'm a citizen journalist. Of course, I'm an educator. So let's start with my book. Actually, I wrote one fiction book that is just now you are talking about such stories, and I have a collection of such stories. I would like to show this book first. This is Flapping Wings, and this book is a collection of 27 contemporary women. And why I wrote this book, because whatever I would write, I prefer to write a such story, not a novel, because each character in this book, it seems like it is not totally imaginary. Maybe as we say, some characters you see somewhere and you just exaggerate it, you change it, then you make it. And I thought if it will be one story, then you can go to the characters, you can see maybe okay, I search such type of characters, some women, and the best thing is it's all about women, and you find that okay, some women they're very inspirational. They're working for the emancipation of themselves. That's how they're inspiring all other women. And some women you might find that very sophisticated, but under the skin you can find you can smell it. It is like antagonistic characters, something like that. So it is a combination of all characters. So it is interesting. Rest all my 3 books, all are academic books, all are intellectual, as you say, it is intellectual. I'll introduce my first book, Models of Diplomacy and Case Studies. It is about, since I did my master's in political science, and I'm extremely interested in international relations. So it is about diplomacy. Diplomacy is about different people. It is not about only two country to country, but they set case studies just like ping pong diplomacy. Suppose that some people they also later those diplomats they take those models as their reference. So that's why this book is about that, and this is about indicators of soft power. Again, this is about international relations. And unfortunately, the person Joseph Nye, who recently passed away, he popularized the term soft power in international relations. And my book talks about this. There are different indicators. It is not about politicians or diplomats. There are many other people, just like even we now. This is the indication of international relations, whether they are writer, they are painter, they are Hollywood movies or Indian films, cultural relations. So there are many sports person, everybody. So these are this about these books. And last but not the least, my book is Glimpses of You in Days. It talks about, this book is educates about 116 international days. We all know that every day we celebrate many days. UN, UN, WHO, all those organizations, they declared some days as international days. But the thing is, many people they are not aware about that, and some people they think that this is just ceremonial. We do something, but But my book briefly in each chapter educates about this, why these days are dedicated for this Hajj. And suppose women education day or something like that, and when you know that the Hajj, then you will be aware about your right and your duties. So all these are my books, and many more books are coming and in future. And my four books are available on Amazon, both print and ebooks, Kindle books. So you can get those, and if you will type on Amazon Nandini Das Amazon profile, you will get all the books in one link. So this is about my book journey, and my I would like to write more and books, of course, not in a hurry, but more books. I would like to diversify myself, both fiction and non-fiction books, but mostly fiction books are mostly about just a reflection of society, and it is not more of imaginary. Of course, imagination is will be the seasoning, but the core thing is the whatever you are taking from the society. And I try through entertainment, through books, and you send is some message. Maybe if some people get that message, and that will in a way that will be help to cleansing the society, if because recently we heard that there is a UNICEF report said that about functional education, functional literacy means people we are literate, we are so called educated, but we don't know how to function, use this education. So my endeavor is to do that in a small way in my writing, and if we can reach more and more people, and platforms like these, if they get a chance to to make these books to reach more and people. And of course nowadays more people they don't prefer to read more, but all these books are in ebooks and print books. So whatever you have a choice, what you want to get, whether it is on your Kindle on your laptop, or a phone, a tablet, or a print book, you can get everything. So that's about me and my writing. Hello, Elizabeth. I can't hear you.
Big. That's a big me. That's not a small me. Everyone in this group has written more than one book, so that's pretty amazing. So you all need to give yourselves a big. Uh, Now, where are you, Nandini? Which part of India are you in?
Actually, I am basically from Odisha, but right now I am in south part. I am in Bangalore, in
Okay,
Karnataka. Yeah, right now I'm located here, but basically I'm born and brought up in Odisha, that is the southeast coastal area. But for 3 4 years I am located in Bangalore. I haven't moved in different parts of India. I was in Delhi, I was in Rajasthan. Now I'm in Bangalore. So yeah, basically I'm a maybe I
very
love my
nice.
nomadic life.
There's a dish
Yeah.
that I like in Bangalore called appams and mutton
Oh,
stew.
great. Yes, yes, great.
Yes.
I also fell in love with South Indian food living
Yeah, so
here.
you're in a great
Very,
city and it's a very modern city. So yeah, so have a
yeah,
great
yeah.
time. I'll come back to you. I'm trying to get everyone in. So
Okay,
before
thank
I
you.
do that, I want to bring Clifton and then I'll bring you Richard. Richard has a great story and he's in Mexico. So this is amazing. We've got a little global thing going on over here. So thank you, Nandini. That was a really nice presentation. So yeah, so Clifton, just tell us about the book, the Ghost Shadows and the launch. And I want to just have a great launch with you. So just give us a quick synopsis, and then I'll bring Richard, and then I'll bring Elton to do some more exciting things with us, and then we'll get into the interview.
Well, I was actually working on I just opened an account with this website called books.buy, where I'll be able to sell the paper book copies on my own instead of going through Amazon, but I also still post them on Amazon. It's just something I'm trying out. I'm still very new at the marketing thing, so I'm struggling along and I'm soaking up all of this information that you're giving me. So thank you. You're giving me some great ideas.
Yeah.
But basically, I have two stories that begin with the title "Dark Pink Carnations," and the reason I chose "Dark Pink Carnations" as the titles of this particular series is because Jace had a girlfriend in high school, which they kind of grew apart, but she wasn't really his girlfriend in high school. They were best friends, and but he never caught the vibe that she was sending. But she would leave, she's Latina, she was an Afro Latina, and she used to leave dark pink carnation on his desk every day. And in that ethnicity, or in that culture, dark pink carnations meant that that person means something to you, something special, more than just as a friend. But he never caught on, and that's why they essentially separated. Another story is called 24 Days. And this was a Christmas story that Wicked Shadow Press published for me. And what it is about a very twisted history of the Advent season. And that's why I titled it 24 Days. And not going to reveal too much more, but bottom line, his this guy's girlfriend, Eddie, his girlfriend wants him to come to this play called 24 Days on Christmas Eve. And it was for a very specific reason, and it has nothing to do with the Christmas that we know about. Another one is called Bloodkin. And Bloodkin is about kind of it kind of ties in with things that are going on right now. There's this big mysterious cabal that's trying to change the educational department so that everybody in who's not rich is not educated enough to do anything other than drone work. And uh, this woman comes from a different planet. She's actually a vampire from a planet full of vampires. And what she does is she's trying to change things. And there's this detective. His name is Obatala, and he is tasked to catch her. Well, he finds her and discovers that she's not as much of a monster as everybody made her out to be. So that's another one of the story. And the last story actually in the book is something that I just started developing. It was a story that I called. This is the one where the guy is the snipe hunt guy. Um, he gets stuck out in the woods with a bag holding it, and it's ever since I wrote my book called Beyond the Nile, Gods and Legends from the Heart of Africa, I've discovered a whole new culture that I never knew existed. And that's one of the reasons I wrote it. And one of the things is I've always been loved mythology, and I've always studied other people's mythology, and not knowing that in Africa we had a very rich culture of mythology. So now I've expanded that snipe hunt story into an entire universe, and I'm going to bring different arcs into it, and I called it Chronicles of the Ashe. And Ashe is kind of like a divine light, an inner strength that everyone has that's been given to them from divine beings. So that's basically where we are right now with those stories.
Woo, 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 woo. Scary stuff, huh? Very, very. While
That's what I
he's
do.
driving his truck, he's got all these vivid imagination with all these characters that we hope that will bring them to life soon. All right. So I didn't want to keep you last. Richard is actually speaking tomorrow, but I'm glad to see you, Richard. So since you're here, I want to make sure that I give you your time. And he has a great story too. So let me stop